And you are officially live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shy Party Live, all the way from Massachusetts. Living it up. What's up, Chicago? Shy Party in the building.
You gotta bend your head over.
Yes, yes,
Another
yes.
great Monday, y'all.
Another great Monday.
It's gonna be a short show. Very short show. We just wanted to say what's up. We don't have our equipment officially to do the show today.
Well, you want to say what's up to
But we just
Chicago?
wanted to say what's up. Chicago's popping.
What's
Army
popping?
Welfare just passed. We see that. Big up yourself, Nadish.
Yeah, man, big up yourself,
What
man.
else happened over the weekend? I think it was a brunch hype squad on Sunday. Then there was a barbecue brunch with Bubba on Saturday.
That was canceled.
Oh, I'm just recapping, and then I know the big weekend is happening this coming weekend. Big up yourself, Ringo and Culture Shock Shy Party weekend. Not to be associated with Shy Party Live, but
Just saying.
just saying, making clarity. You
Yeah.
know. But big up yourself, Shy Party weekend. It's gonna be some big stuff popping. All white boat fair.
Boat party, dance, salsa.
5 parties, 3 days. Yo, it's gonna be a big look.
Absolutely.
So everybody get out, go out, roll out, support.
Oh, yeah. Big up to our sponsors. Big up to our sponsors. Number one to Shy Party Live. Keep going, keeping the thing alive. Big up to all our videos that we posted. Big up to Migo Heights.
Yeah, I see he's gonna be performing. Big up. I saw that, bro. Big news. I see you.
Big news, Migo Heights.
Festival of Life, huh?
Yeah, man, I told him.
Headliner.
You remember what we said? We
Yeah,
told him, you're
that's
gonna get
right.
that call, baby.
Yeah, that's what's up,
And
bro.
you are on Festival of
I
Life.
see that.
Big respect. I told you it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, VIP put strings in on behind the scenes. Just accept the calls, brother. Okay?
That's all we gotta do. Listen, I knew Chef Fire like has something to do with it.
Absolutely.
Nobody cares when you're down.
Yeah, man.
But
When
when
you
you
up
up and
and
rising,
rising,
everybody wants your
crown.
crown. Period.
Nobody cares when you're down. Yeah,
But
man.
yo, that's our thing. That's our thing. Since we can't officially play it today, but you know we know the words. Go harder, y'all. Go harder. 2023. Live your best life. Do what makes you happy.
Absolutely.
Period. Don't say, "Oh, I'm waiting till I do this," because that day may not come.
So step on the grind. Tomorrow is no
I'm
promise.
telling you, I live my best life every day. So when they put me in that cold ground, which that would never go on the ground, y'all. I'm going in the wall. Just saying.
Just saying.
Yo, but when that day comes, I'm gonna say there's nothing I regretted, and everything I wanted to do, I did. So live your best life, y'all.
Yeah, man.
Summertime, Chicago, y'all. This is our best time of the year.
But you know what? We want to address things in Chicago right now.
Hmm.
The violence is getting out of hand.
Man,
And that's one thing I want to address. Why? Why so many shootings? 50 shootings last weekend.
55 to be exact, and 10 killings.
Why?
I don't understand it either. I don't. It's like the police, the mayor, the aldermen, everybody has a hand in this, and no one is doing anything about it to say, hey, just let them do what they do. Fish, they'll kill each other off. Is that what we want to be extinct? Chicago is the biggest city of colored people.
You know, I heard Farrakhan said something the other day.
What's that?
He said, and it's so true. And so when a white man kill a black person, it's uproar.
No, it's true,
But niggas are killing niggas,
and you're immune to it.
and you're immune to it.
Literally, it's like no. Oh, it's just another news story. Why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
Why don't we care? We should care. These are our children. These are our sons. These are our daughters. These are our elderly. These are our neighbors, our brothers, our sisters, our aunts, our uncles. Why don't we care?
Like, subscribe.
Please like and share, y'all. Like and share
Let's
the
talk about
live.
the violence in Chicago.
Like
How
and share the
we're
live.
gonna make a difference this year in this gun violence.
Well,
I think they should bring back the capital punishment. I think they should
um,
they should bring back hanging.
I don't think that's gonna solve the problem.
You kill someone.
I think. Can I tell you my solution?
What?
And me and Sue was talking about this because Sue has the same problem here in New Jersey. It's the same problem, and the problem is our youth have nothing to look forward to. Now, my thought behind that is it started in the schools, and it starts from there. Meaning, when they took the most important things that gave our children something to do and have when they get out of school, because not every child is made to go to college, y'all. That's just a facade, and I'm a firm believer of it. That is not a one size fit all philosophy that every parent should think that their kid is going to go to college. Every child should have the opportunity to say, what kind of career do I want to choose? And when they took the things out of school like contracting, welders, plumbers, electricians, I even remember they had a program that started you in nursing back in the day. All these things that they started when you were a junior in high school. Cooking as a chef, that started there too, home economics. All these things were taken out of the school. Why? Why were they taken out of the school? It hurt the urban communities very bad.
Well, I have a different take on it, and I would say is because of 80% of the African American fathers are being incarcerated. There's no leader in the
Yeah, but
community.
I'm gonna say it again. If that mother still is sending her child to school and they're doing good in school and they got good grades, and yeah, even though they may have good grades, that may not still say they're supposed to go to college. Maybe you can see your child, they have engineering skills. Maybe you see your child naturally is great in math, so they can go into being an electrician. Those are the things that, to be honest, makes way more money, and nobody talks about it. And I ain't gonna sugarcoat it.
Well, that's career,
Well,
but
career meaning you can go to college and come out with 4 years of debt.
yeah, but
4 years of debt.
the deeper sense of the situation is, to me, is if
We're
there's
talking about inner city young youth.
the gangs are
And
growing.
with that being said, those inner city young youth, if they have something to strive for, and I congratulate Youth Bill of Lake County because they understood the assignment and realized that is something that is needed. Youth Bill, I need to get them on the show. Big up yourselves, you Bills of Lake County, because you are doing what they did in high school and they took it out.
But the more deeper thing is when you don't have a role model to lead.
That's a small part.
No,
Because if a child has
it
drive and
starts
wants
at
to do
home.
anything,
Everything starts at home.
I think that's a small part. They need something to look forward to. What do they have when they get out of school to look forward to?
Hear me out.
Okay, go ahead.
It's everything starts at home. And if
Obviously.
you're incarcerating all the fathers who's supposed to be at home, the gang,
Okay, let's say the father is at home
the gang,
and that child still goes into a gang and they don't have something still to look forward to in school that says, I know I got skill. I'm not college bound, mom. But what else can I do? If I don't have anything to look forward to when I get out of high school, you only got three options: Army, college, and if there's no trade, what else are you looking forward to? The streets. That's what you got to look forward to.
exactly.
So now, I just said something. So what is the possibilities if you are a father in at home and there's that I says out there?
I saw a shocking statistic the other day
What's that?
that single parents home, 70% of the kids are the ones that rape, incarcerated, murder, and do all these heinous crimes. So what we need is the foundation of the family, is the father in the home.
I never said that a father shouldn't be in the home.
So that's where it first starts.
But then what is the solution after that? If that is there.
Guys, you need to stay with your wives and stay with your baby mothers and build a foundation so your child could come out to be something.
Okay, and still that's still you can give me a solution to say after that.
That's one of the solutions.
That doesn't give me
We
a
need to
solution.
start having
They need things that keep our young men, to keep them from being in the streets. And then the streets get them and having idle time. Need something to occupy that time.
The government needs to stop incarcerating our black men for petty crimes.
You still haven't given me a solution to the occupying of my time,
Their
time.
The government is one of the biggest problems.
What is the solution behind the occupying of time for young youth? If you are talking to a youth in the city that does have a mother and father there, and he's saying, I'm not a college kid. I have okay grades,
Mhm.
but I'm really good with my hands. I can fix cars.
Well, he could go be a mechanic.
But if there's no programs that lead him to
There,
get there,
there are programs that you could. There's one thing I know. There's a lot of programs and social programs in the United States to help
not United States. I'm talking about, and we're talking about the city of Chicago.
in the city of Chicago, but nobody,
Where's the resources to go to get
but
those?
nobody's capitalizing on it. They more want to go out there and get that fast
I
money,
don't think that's it.
that
I
fast
don't think
buck.
that's it.
They see this lifestyle
I
on
don't think that's
TV.
it. It's not being
They
promoted.
see rappers on TV.
Economics is key in school, and those are the things that make you have drive. Do you understand? I was talking to a young lady that told me that that is in one of their schools still, and it's not an urban school. Why is that?
YouTube videos, the gang rap, the YouTube.
You know what economics would do to a child's mindset? You know what economics teaches that child? The value of money and the value of drive. Because you know why? They're going to understand credit, how to manage their life, how to hold a bank account, how to open a business if they want. Because not everybody's made to work for somebody. Why are those things not in school for our young youth? Listen, I'm a charge to teachers, to aldermen, to our city officials in our counties. If they're not doing those things and putting those kind of programs in your community, you need to boot them out because they're doing a dissatisfaction to your community.
Is you could lead a horse to the water, but you can't.
I'm not going to believe that.
Mhm.
I know for a fact that children of the 80s and 90s had a way better life and have way more drive than the ones that's in these 2000s because you know the difference. I know when I was in school, I could go downstairs to the welding office and learn how to weld if I wanted.
Yeah, they did. They did
I'm
destroy.
not. I'm not finna sit
They
here and
did this.
sugarcoat it.
They did destroy the black family because we were Masons and we were
All right, let's just keep it real and
architects,
honest.
and they took it out of college and they
That's
took
a
it out of school.
huge thing.
That's a big disadvantage. I must say you are right on that point because we could have been Masons, we could have been electricians, we could be air conditioned.
You had a lot of options.
We had a lot more options, but they took it out of school because we were being rich. The black community
Let's talk the
has
truth.
the black
Let's
community
talk the truth.
was becoming rich.
And you know what they did? They made you have only two options: college or the military. And they said, I don't want either.
So we're talking to all the upper heads, the government. Let's implement back into high schools all these craftsmanship
They're
programs.
needed. And by the way, if schools are no longer offering that, take your child out of that school. Take your child out of that school because it's a dissatisfaction to your child.
The inner city school.
Exactly.
Well,
Yes. Oh, of course. Come on in,
yes,
bro.
we have Wayne from Wayne Delivery Service.
Yo, we have a panelist that wants to talk. Go ahead, bro. Where can they see you?
They can see me?
Oh, yeah, they can. That's live,
this
bro.
This is Wayne from Wayne Delivery
Wayne.
Service. Poison Delivery Service. And he's one of our sponsors. He has something to say to the youths of Chicago because he's been there. He knows. He's lived there. He's in Massachusetts right now. So what do you want to say, Mr. Poison?
I basically grew up in Chicago.
There you go.
I live from Patterson, New Jersey, in which the statistics of kids, we were getting slaughtered. When I mean slaughtered,
Yes.
by that thousand.
Yes.
And the reason why me and my brothers, we came from a broken home, but we had a strong mother. We had a strong background. She installed in us that, I mean, if you don't have education or your education is the key, or basically she struggles, with us, but she never gives up on us. And she maintained us, and basically what I'm trying to say, our father wasn't present. Our father wasn't present in our lives. But we turned out to be half decent. My brother is BIP. My youngest brother owns his own company. I own my own company, and it's just a blessing how we strive from our mother.
That's right.
Being, but some you are not that lucky to have that strong parents
that are doing it
in their life. The parents is the key success to their kids' lives, and the parents have to step up. Basically step up the game in their kids' life. Because I'm telling you, we are single parents, coming from a single parents. Not one time we can say, hey, we in prison, going to jail, or we going, because we are more focused, what can we do for ourselves,
Right.
as a black community, you know what I mean?
Right.
So we struggle with that right now. I see young men coming up and all they talk about is this girl parts and blah, 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 and how much money they got, but how long of a time that's going to take. It's not going to take them a long time, And seriously, for the black community, we need strong black leaders.
That's right.
And the leaders are guys like me who understand the system. I understand the system for the simple reason I'm the system. You don't want to become a statistics. Everybody decide a black man go out there and do something. The first thing they said, hey, let me give you something. Let me tell you something. Let me give you probation or something. The minute you take that probation, the minute you ruin your life.
So true.
The minute you take that probation, the minute they said, hey, listen, man, we give you 2-year probation.
Yep.
You are in a system.
Yep.
And if you're not getting away from the system, it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. It's going to cost you everything. So it's better you to say, if somebody offer you, as a young youth out there, say, listen, we're going to give you 2-year probation. Say, no, let's fight. If you know you are innocent, go for the guster. If you go down like that, that's the way it's supposed to be. But, don't take that bribe in the white man system. You know what I mean? It's the white man system, and that's how it built to take out our youth. And parents need to be involved more in their kids' lives. Now, I'm not talking about even the community, parents, fathers have to step up. Fathers got to step up. Mothers had the most important job in the world. My mother, I was so fair of her, she beat the crap out of us if we just messed up.
True. Old school mamas.
She's just old school.
Yep.
She's passing Garma every day. We just glorify her name because she gave us a reason to stand up to be men.
That's right.
And we need somebody in our life to teach us how to be men, young men. In Chicago, come on, you can do better than that. Killing each other like that, it's just like, I don't get it.
Heartless.
I don't get it. Come on, guys.
No, that's the thing.
I don't get it.
That's somebody's brother. That's somebody's
that's somebody's
nephew. That's somebody's family. That's somebody.
When somebody kills somebody, somebody's died, and there's somebody. It's not only missing one person. The next person got to go to jail for another 25, 30 years of their lives.
Cycle continues.
Come on, young people.
It doesn't end.
It doesn't end.
Well, that's because the revenge is going to continue.
And the only city in the world I love, I can tell everybody, I walk the walk, I talk the talk, it's Chicago. I love the city. I got all my experience from the city.
That's right.
But the city pulled me away from it because of the violence, and I decided to change towns. And I'm in Massachusetts now, but I'm a part of Chicago for the rest of my life.
That's right.
Because it taught me toughness, it taught me grace, it taught me everything.
That's right.
So young people, come on, man. Listen to these two folks. They know what they're talking about. And that's it. Right back to you guys.
Thank you. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, you just heard from Wayne Delivery Service, Foy's Delivery Service. They're doing big things in Massachusetts, moving all the wine over Massachusetts, making big moves.
That's right.
I must say big up to my brothers. They're doing big things here. And we just want to embrace Chicago because we are from Chicago. And we see the circle of violence. And we see the damage that's causing every day. Mama's dying, mama's crying, brothers crying. For all simple, stupid shit.
Yeah, but the worst part about it is you guys don't realize how in depth the image of Chicago extends outside of Chicago.
Oh yeah, you say you're from Chicago, you get mad respect.
Not just you always.
No, you get mad respect if you say you're from Chicago.
Well, you do, but
anywhere around the world you go, you say you're from Chicago. People, yo, you from Chicago? Yeah.
The first thing they ask, oh my God, it's a lot of killing, a lot of killing.
And people are scared to come to Chicago, but
that's true.
There's no need to be scared.
But that's the problem. Do you understand what makes our city, man? Is tourism.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of attraction in Chicago,
But if people don't want to come because all the news is saying is another killing, another 55
but
people shot,
it is saturated in certain areas.
you
You
got
know,
to explain that to people.
yeah, it's saturated in certain areas. You don't come to Chicago just think somebody was gonna pull out their gun and shoot you. It's the drugs, the guns,
We are in the gangster city, y'all.
the, all of
We got to
those.
get out of that. Matter of fact, that it may be the mentality that's ruining our city.
The gangster mentality.
The gangster mentality, the gangster city, the gangster mindset.
We do have a gangster
Yo,
mindset.
that's the problem. If you're in a cycle of the same thing, if you've been told bad, what are you gonna do? You do bad.
Yeah.
But if you're told you're the gangster city, what are you gonna do? Be considered to be the gangster city.
You know, I had a business on the west side of Chicago, and I had a business on the south side of Chicago, and those some of the realest people I can ever restore my eyes upon.
Yes, they should.
And these people are real.
Mm-hmm.
But what's destroying is the drug market,
Mm-hmm.
the blocks.
Mm-hmm.
This is my block. This is your block.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't sell on that person's block.
Mm-hmm.
And if you sell on that person's block, you're gonna get killed. It's a business, and it's a controlled business. The gang is organized. It's not just me killing you and you killing me. It's organized.
Oh yeah.
And I can't believe these guys have organized meetings. They have organized meetings that the big guy come and they all sit around and they talk about what they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it with my living eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just it's a business organization. You know? So the leaders of the gangs have to step up
Well, that's the part.
and see that
And
the bloodshed.
speak on it.
Yeah, the bloodshed needs to stop
And speak on it.
because it's not getting no better.
That's right.
Donald Trump said he wanted to send the
National Guard.
the National Guard in
Yeah.
to subdue what's going on.
And I truly believe that if he gets in office and it continues, that's what he's going to do.
I think that's what should be done because these.
But I don't think that's going to solve the problem.
I'll tell you what. If you go to Iraq and you
What are you doing over there?
and you steal you steal something, they chop your fingers off.
Mm-hmm.
If you do something in Iraq and you kill somebody, you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kill or be killed. You know, our laws are too flippy floppy in Chicago, and that's the problem. The
There we go.
Yeah, the governing body of the laws that's implemented for this year, catch and release.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, catch and release. If somebody do something, you don't lock them up.
Well, we are governed with 3 states, and we're one of them that has some of the lightest state attorneys when it comes to. Well, this is the other problem. Chicago jails are filled. So they're saying if it's not a murder or anything of a
You robbed
class
somebody's
A-
house. You
Yeah.
broke into somebody's house.
right,
You get out an
they're release you
I
on an I-bond. Right.
Come on. The
That's-
laws need to change.
Mm-hmm.
We need to implement better laws and stiffer punishment because these people are getting out of control. 50 shootings in 55
10
shootings
dead.
in one weekend.
But that was in Memorial Weekend, opening weekend.
But there's more. There's an in-house war going on in America because there's more killing in America than in some of these wars that's going on.
Nobody's speaking about these mass shootings that's just happening as well too, which is another thing. I don't know. I feel like a lot of this is still stemmed also by COVID. I still don't know the reality of what that jab did. I don't know.
Mental issues.
Well,
Everybody that create a mass shooting, they go back to mental issues.
that's always usually the issue.
That is the most flukiest excuse I can ever find. Oh, he has mental problem. Everybody got mental problems.
Well, I wouldn't say that's a fluky thing. The reality is mental illness is real. It's real.
It's caused by the jab.
You guys need to talk to a young fellow who's sitting there eating and spending.
Yeah, we got a young man coming in. Maybe you want to come over here and you explain what do you feel like could change the dynamics of what's going on with the young youths and the violence. Come over here, Gary,
Mm-hmm.
because only you can Explain to the young youth if you can make it. We got Gary Jr. Gary Jr. college bound, playing football, big
Hmm.
respect, doing big things, and taking his education to the next level.
That's right.
What can you tell to these young youths? Because they're your age. They're your age. What can you tell these young youths? What can they do to make a difference? The younger, like the youth. Yeah, your age, because you guys
That's who's killing each other.
you
That
guys are
20,
killing.
that 19 through 30 range.
I mean, if I feel like if it's like we're killing each other, I mean, gun laws need to change. I feel like that's what I feel.
Yeah.
It's like the gun laws, because in America it's like, or nowhere else but America we have these type of laws like gun laws. Where in the UK, the guns aren't even legal,
Right.
and things of that nature. I don't think they have mass shootings or mass killings. And like situations where like 6-year-olds go in there with like or going to elementary school where it's like a threat to where it's like a school shooting or elementary school shooting where kids are being like
Target.
They shouldn't have guns in their hands in the first place.
Mhm.
To like guns shouldn't be in the arms of regular people unless it's needed.
So you think they should ban gun overall?
But like why do we need it as citizens?
Because it's a
I don't
First
think-
Amendment
It is
right.
your First
It's a
Amendment
Second
right.
Amendment right.
Second Amendment, the
First
right to
Amendment
bear
is
arms.
right to bear arms.
Teaching people.
Nah, but it's crazy though. I mean, if we're talking about a situation where we want to stop killings, these
Mhm.
youth, let's take the guns off the streets first, and then shooting is gonna stop. Period, because nobody's gonna have a gun to shoot. That's what I say. I understand it's a law where, yes, men should be able to bear arms and protect their families and protect their home, but
Mhm.
now it's getting we're abusing our Second Amendment right, because in Chicago,
Mhm.
it's like you said,
50 shootings in
50
one day.
and come on, that's
55.
50
So I'm gonna challenge
in
you.
one weekend, right?
In the inner cities, in especially in the heart of West and South sides,
Right.
you will have a lot of youth say the guns just magically appear in their neighborhoods.
Right.
Now,
The trains dropping off.
being that we know our youth we don't sell the guns, we don't produce them, we can't even go into a store to get them.
Right.
So the question is, how are they getting to the youths in their hands?
Well, I don't know that. That's a situation where I don't know.
That's the part we need to challenge and find out.
Well, I know for a fact governments are dropping off guns off
And that's
trains.
the truth, and that's on video.
And we saw that on video,
Mhm.
that how the cops were giving these youths guns to degrade the community.
Yes, it's being handed.
Because you being who you are as African American,
It's a big threat.
you are becoming a threat to society.
That's right.
And the more of us we kill,
The less that they got to worry
the
about.
less they have to worry about.
That's a fact.
And they don't police the city like they normally would.
That's correct.
They don't police the city and the violence and the killing like somebody die. Oh,
Okay.
it's another shooting. It's
Matter
another.
of fact, if somebody get kidnapped, our young youth, it's not even broadcasted. That's the crazy part. If anybody needs to care, it's again the mothers, the uncles, the brothers. Everybody is got a even if you are even in the foster system, you still got somebody that cares about you out there.
Shy Party Live.
Start caring.
Every Monday, tune in, like, subscribe. We talk about Shy Party Live Chicago.
That's right.
Every Monday,
That's
tune
right.
in 8 o'clock. Big up to our subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Big up to our listeners.
Yeah.
And we just want to say, this young youth, he has a great point. We have to mandate a gun law globally across America to stop selling guns, or do a gun campaign where we go to door, and disarm everybody who have a gun, a rifle, because this is becoming the huge issue. Nobody wants to go to Chicago anymore.
Well, no. As soon as you say, just the good thing is for me to be on the outside looking in and to hear the news that's being broadcasted. It is nothing but negative about Chicago, including from the mayor all the way down to the police department.
Yeah, we travel and we go around the country and we see
And I'm glad to hear
other
it.
cities, and we see,
It's kind of hurtful to hear.
and it's not as guerrilla warfare as Chicago. What needs to change in Chicago?
A lot.
You know,
Well, hopefully the mayor, they
gang
saying it's
leaders.
supposed to be the new
No, the
thing.
gang leaders.
We need leaders, period. We need
Yeah, but the
mentors.
gang
We need
leaders have to
guys to
wake
stand
up.
up.
The gang leaders have to wake up and start understanding that we are all humans.
That's right.
And killing each other, that it's not the problem. It's not the solution.
Well, I think with Chicago being that it's always been the land of the gangsters, I don't think
You like it?
our gangs are gonna go anywhere.
Mm.
But I would charge it. I would charge it to the leaders to say they know they have the power.
I think video games
Stop it.
also have a big play. Shooting up, killing, black cops, and all these gangs and killing,
I
shooting.
think
No,
that's the
because
smart.
the psychology of the mind.
I don't think that.
You don't think video games have something to do with the mindset of the people,
I don't think it plays.
the young youths?
Nah.
If I'm here playing a video game and killing and shooting and robbing, shooting and robbing for 24 hours, that puts something on my mind.
I just still think that our
But
youth have a lot of
sense
idle time.
Yeah. There's a sense of reality in those things. Like,
Of course it
it's
is.
like I feel like we can differentiate between a video game and real life. Things that you can do in a game, and
Right.
that you can do in real life.
Right.
I don't think that's really
YouTube.
an issue.
What about YouTube?
That's
What about
social media in
what
general.
about the rap
social media
video?
in general? Though.
Yeah. All of those things have a
And that
major
could
play.
play a huge part. Bro.
Yeah, I mean, I understand.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, from a young point of view.
Oh yeah, that's why
If you bring up the like social media in general has I feel like it's a pro and con though.
It definitely
Because
is.
it's like
You're hearing from a 19-year-old college-bound football player doing his thing. Gotta give him big respect. I'm gonna hear from his point of view. Keep talking, son.
I'm just saying, like if social media, it's a pro and con.
Mm.
I mean, you can see everything. Everything's displayed on your phone. Everything's displayed, so there's nothing to be hidden. You see everything.
Mm.
All the racist cops, all the cop killings, but you see all the other things, all the killings, and the huge influence it has on the youth, which it does.
Yeah.
Huge influence. Like you see some things you can get fast on the internet. Okay, let me go try that because everybody else is getting it real quick. Everybody else is getting it fast. So
Fast money.
Yeah, I mean.
Fast cars.
Yeah, I mean.
Fast life.
So it's a huge influence on the young mind though.
Yeah.
Very much because at our day and age, that's all we are. Like that's what everybody else complains about. We're always on our phone. We're glued to our phone. So imagine if you're sitting there looking at it every day. Something's gonna change in your mind. Something's gonna flip. I need to do this. I need to do that. This is what I'm doing wrong. You think this is what I'm doing wrong? This is what I'm doing right. It's like it kind of gets your sense of reality warped.
All right. Well, you hear it from the young youth, and I must have to commend him because he didn't take the gangster route. He took the educational route. You know, he has good parents. So when your parents lead you one way, you listen, and that's what they need. Strong foundation. Every kid needs strong foundation. If I didn't have a strong mother, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. You know, so big up to all the mothers out there who's leading their child to the right place, and just keep doing what you guys doing. You know, but we're not gonna lose our young youths anymore. We gotta clip them on their wing. You got uncles, you have aunts. It takes a village to raise a kid.
Well, maybe that was the problem. It was taken out.
The village is taken out.
Everybody just minds their own business.
Everybody just mind their own business.
And that's what the problem is.
Yes, you have Uncle Wayne, Uncle Andrew that you could you could call. Some of these kids have nobody to call.
Well, there you have it.
And they pick up the phone and they call the gang leader. Yo, man, what's up? Hey, man, I got a couple of keys out here, man. We could make some money. And you could do this, you could do that. Well, you got to knock that nigga off the block over there because he taking your money.
Getting your money.
And then the cycle continues. So, Chicago, you know, I really feel it that being from Chicago, and I'm a leader of Miss VIP Shy Party Live. It really hurts us to hear these bad news week in and week out, how we're not loving our cities and we're killing each other. So from a different point of view, from all the way from Massachusetts, other people are doing it, but not in a gang-like warfare. So get out of the gang if you want to make it out in this life.
That's right.
You know, I know a lot of people who got serving 25 years in jail. They call me VIP, 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 VIP. and they're calling me, and I'm picking up the phone. I'm like, man, I told you when you were out here
Hmm.
what not to do and what not to do. You didn't listen, but now you got 25 years. You know, now you're a product of the system. I can't help you. I can pick up your phone call because I know I'm the only one you have left to call because I'm a genuine person. You know, but again, the gang life is no
Chi-Town, we
good.
love you. Period.
Yeah, Shy Town, we love you, and we just want to hear this negativity. Everywhere I go, I hear this negativity. How many people
Well,
get
no,
shot?
it's a sad thing because we really definitely wanted to address that. To hear it on another side of things is crazy because we know what our city is, so we know there's certain areas and certain parts that again they have nothing to look forward to, and that is the best thing they gotta do. And at the end of the day, it's all about survival too for them.
Yeah, so,
So that's the other side. When you are poor, you got nothing to eat. You're gonna do what you gotta
That
do
plays a huge part.
to live and survive.
but we're not.
You get left with no choice.
Well, everybody have a choice. I mean, America has the greatest social system in the world, and these just key people are just not taking advantage of it.
Nah, you
I'm
can't.
not
You
gonna.
can't just
I'm
put
not
it.
gonna
You
just
can't
say
just
that.
put it in that. They can't take it because it's what you have though. What can you take advantage of? Some people don't have anything to take advantage of.
I just said that. I said it.
Yeah.
They need
They
something
need
to
something to at least
look
grab one.
forward to.
Yeah.
A trade,
A everybody doesn't want to get into a trade. And then,
school.
like I said, imagine you're talking about a trade
Hmm.
where you actually have to work.
Yeah,
But then, like I said, you're on social media every day. You see everybody getting it fast,
True.
Yeah.
and you need it now.
Right.
So I don't have time to do a trade. I gotta get this money now to take care of what I need to take
So
care
social
of.
media is becoming a bad thing to the people.
I can't say in this because
Right.
sometimes it gives you good pointers of how to do it the right way.
Right.
But then you also have the other side, like the catch-22, where
there's always two sides to a
it's
story.
what I mean. So, but you
There's
can't
one
say,
side. It's two roads. Which one you
Yeah.
want to take, the left or the right? You want to be straight or
Yeah,
you
but
want
if you were looking at, I'm gonna give you a side to that. You know what a movie that they just recently had out, and it's not even a movie; it's a real life BMF, right?
oh yeah,
Looking at that story as a young youth, saying to yourself, man, that's what I want to go for.
that look crazy.
It's crazy because they see these guys getting it.
Yeah.
But they
Period.
also see killings.
Well,
They also see killings.
they don't. That's the part they don't. They know that comes with.
Because you really don't. I mean, they really don't take it into account. They see all the cars, you got the money, you got the girls.
That's the life, and that's what's being promoted.
That's what I'm chasing. Okay, how do I get that?
And I don't want to go to the college and do 4 and 6 years.
That make no sense.
That takes so long for me to
I
get.
gotta sit down and really pay
So
attention.
now you got to say yourself, what is going to help these guys achieve it? That says you can see the glory at the end of the day.
Short blood brings blood. Shortcut brings bloods. Longevity is everything.
It's easy to say. I'm just saying.
You go tell you're gonna go short. You're gonna cut your life short. If you take that long road, the journey is yours.
Which is understood though. But that's very much understood. But it's a risk you're willing to take, or they're willing to take.
There you go. And that's the risk that they're doing.
Yeah.
And that's why it's 55 shootings a weekend.
Yeah. I'd rather kill him and get my money
That's the
than him
mindset.
kill me and take mine.
You hear from the young youths.
Well, get rich or die trying is why I guess the mindset, because that's what they're doing out there.
Yeah. It's senseless stuff.
Dang, that's crazy to think about it. Though. That's really what the
They
reality
need
is.
to implement back capital punishment. You kill
That is
someone,
not going to do
you
it.
get hanged
Too much people for that.
That don't make any
because
They got to make the jail
you-
bigger.
Yo.
no. You get hanged. Soon as you kill somebody and they know it's you, you're dying. That will deter the crimes from
Where you
happening.
coming from with this, Gary? I don't
In
understand.
Iraq, there's certain countries who have zero crime rate. Switzerland, all these places, because they have deterrence.
But they have
If
no
you do-
guns though. There's no guns being distributed.
Yeah, but if you
between
kill
the
somebody,
public.
but if you kill somebody, you're gonna be killed.
But that don't mean no. Okay, you can't say that and then put a whole bunch of guns on the street. And then everybody's gonna die, Pop. You know what I
No,
mean?
you're not gonna use the gun because you know if you kill somebody, you're gonna be killed.
Okay, that makes no. I don't think that. You
That
take
will
it-
deter the violence.
But okay, take it off the street, then there's nothing to use. You have to
Yes, overstand. You have to do a clear wiping of all the guns off the street.
And
I
maybe you
understand
can
it.
implement that. Okay, after that, you take the violence off the streets. Okay, now you take all the. Come on, now we can start talking about bigger punishment. If killings are still happening with guns off the streets, now we have a bigger issue. Now what's really going on? Now we can put now you gotta die if you keep killing people. There's no way to get to guns or get to any type of weapon. So How is it still mass shootings, mass? You know what I mean? So then we can start implementing that.
And you think about this now. How do you people in prison still kill each other to this day? They don't got guns. They gonna find a means.
Even in London, in the United Kingdom, they have knives. That's how you use knives.
There's many ways to kill a person.
There you go.
But a gun is more lethal. You could stay from afar and kill a lot of people.
That's what I'm saying. Take them off the streets, and then you can implement harder punishment. Like
these gun
well, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I am a firm believer in my Second Amendment right. I am.
Which is very much understood, though.
I just think it's for me. I think that there should be.
Because I can get my in some states.
Right.
Sorry.
You're
but in some states, I can get my gun right now. I'm 19 years old.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I have nothing to my name. You know what I mean?
You go to Wisconsin, you'll get a license. You get a gun
right now.
over 18.
Right now, but
true.
But then they have stupid laws like I have to be 18 to get a gun, but I can't drink liquor till I'm 21. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? And liquor can actually kill me just like a gun.
That's true. Drunk driving.
So, you know what I mean? And that's how some of our kids are dying too, being drunk driving.
Well, I had a very close young man.
There's an overall of everything. The whole system needs to be overall.
I think it's the foundation of it too.
Yeah.
Where it starts.
The whole system. Chicago, it's kind of, oh my God, I'm just saying.
It's too many things to focus on. But we got to take one day at a time and focus on the things that we can't control. Each
South
one
side
can control.
East side, north side. You know us. We party with you guys. We just got to be mindful of those guns out there. And when you're going to pull that trigger, always remember you have a mother. That person have a brother.
Everybody has a mother and a father.
That brother got a sister, a cousin, and the violence will always continue.
Yeah, because it's going to be revenge.
So it's always going to be revenge.
And that's where the cycle never ends.
And that's why the cycle will never end.
The best city in the world. I'm going to tell y'all folks. The best city in the world. I live and been in it. It's Chicago, guys. Chicago. You people stop fucking it up. Please. I love that city. Please.
Excuse me, French, y'all.
Yeah, you know, real recognize real.
Real recognize real.
Yeah, man, you got to stop. You got to stop. You got to stop. You got to love each other, embrace each other, and understand that the other person have a mother and a father and a sister and a brother. Before you pick up the gun and pull that trigger,
that's right.
Always remember that person has family.
Why don't you come over here in this chair because you'll be for Chicago, yo, thank you guys for tuning in.
Monday, every
As I
Monday.
said, it's going to be a shorter show.
Party
we wanted
live.
to definitely address this issue.
Big up to all the Chicago artists.
That's right.
Have a great weekend, Shy Party weekend.
Shy Party weekend's going to be
starting this weekend. I want y'all to go out there and support it.
Yes.
Put the guns down.
That's right. Have a safe.
I
know as the weather gets hotter, people want to come out. They outside, but be safe outside.
Big up to Safari Lounge. Go to the Safari Lounge and have a good time. Go to Mega Lounge, have a good time. We'll see you when we can. Right now we're on the doctor's order, and we love you.
We do.
Big up to all the sponsors.
And trust me, we miss being outside.
We miss being outside.
Big up yourself, Nego Heights, on going harder.
Yes, and big up our big artist, Nego Heights, traveling the world. Big up to the Festival of Life. That starts July 1st.
And big up to all of our subscribers.
And they're looking for vendors. So all the vendors, go get their spot, make some money, and that's all we got to say. One love, peace.
Nobody cares when you're down,
but when you're up and rising,
everybody wants your crown.
Boom, boom, boom.
Careful of those who come around. They pray for them to rise, but they bring you down. Go, go, go harder. Go, go, go harder. Yo, thank you guys for tuning in on another great Monday. And as our favorite words, live your best life.
Eat the best, wear the best, drive the best.
That's right.
Because tomorrow is no promise.
It's not.
One love.
Oh, and by the way, for all of our sponsors, Mr. Super Clean, 847-336-1197, Towboy, 773-387-8666. Buying all your junk cars, Marlon TRC Vodka, big up yourself. I'm seeing it all over the internet now.
I need my cut. I need my cut.
Oh my God. And of course, VIP Lavish Wear. So see you guys next week.
And don't forget the big festival, One Love Festival coming up.
That's right, September 3rd.
Labor Day weekend. Is it Labor Day?
It's Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend. All the artists will be performing. Get ready, Maximilian.
We want to see the ladies.
Get ready, Legal Heights. Get ready, all the artists that want to showcase their talent.
That's right.
On the lawn, on the lake. Labor Day weekend is the big day. Sunday. Don't
Hey,
forget
Gary, I
that.
hope that lady don't diss us tomorrow. Right?
One love. Respect.
And by the way, you guys, get
You tell-
out and
you tell your
support.
mom these
Support.
beautiful homes
Shed
you
Party
going?
weekend. It's
Yeah.
going to be a big look.
You
5
can't believe
parties.
people living like that.
3 days. Big up yourself, Ringo. Big up yourself, Culture Shock.
It's nice though.
Do your thing.
Do y'all
like
thing.
All I
Peace.
do is fucking big deal black.
Hell no.
Serious.
Hell no. Why? It's my
You know what I mean?
See you guys next week. Bye.